We're in the elevator. About to go eat some food.
And these days he asked us to do a 5-day corona test. If we don't do it, our code will turn yellow.
Yeah.
Yes. So we have to do it for 5 days in a row, and if we don't do it, we're gonna get locked up. We're gonna get locked down.
Down Hong Kong.
Right now we're gonna start to do our corona test, and the line is kind of long.
Walking with the Chinese girl. So here we're at a Hong Kong restaurant in Chengdu. We really love Hong Kong food because the food is like, for me, it's really sweet, and I love sweet food. My girl isn't such a big fan of sweet food, but you know.
I like the meat. The meat is really good.
Yeah. Oh, we got more coming.
Yes. And this is chop. Some kind of, you can call it fried rice. It looks like this. Chinese people, when we eat, we prefer eating these dishes with rice. We can't live without rice. This is a duck, sweet duck. This is some kind of fried pineapple with meat, probably pork or chicken. And this is pineapple bread.
With butter, we got the butter that goes with the bread too.
Yeah, it's really good. And this is special yolk baozi. It's like bread, but they put yolk inside of it, and it's sweet, but it tastes good. Yeah, this bear drink, you can put milk tea inside of it.
And we got some Hong Kong milk tea in here.
This is a bear ice. See it? And then we put milk tea in it. Good.
A lot of people are always curious about how we eat food over here in China. And like me and my girl, we always go out a lot. So I finally decided like, hey, it's time to start filming some food videos, because why not?
Look at the rice, it's really good. It's beef. It's beef rice. It's rice beef.
Rice beef.
It's really good.
Yeah, delicious beef. I want you guys at home, this is like your motivation. It's your motivation to go overseas. Come to Asia, get amazing food, amazing rice. Because we love rice over here. I'm gonna try some of this sweet stuff. This looks really sweet. So this is a Hong Kong restaurant. So in Hong Kong restaurants, the food is always, usually pretty sweet. It's usually pretty sweet.
I think this is covered with honey. Yeah, it's honey.
Oh yeah. I love honey. Honey, like the sweetness of it is so good.
And it's mixed with pineapple. So they just made it more sweet.
The good thing about like eating the rice here is mixed with beef and veggies, so you can pretty much mix it with all the different foods and it's gonna taste amazing.
The rice is really good. You can also eat it itself. It's already a dish itself because they put peppers, and also beef in it.
Look, got a little lipstick on your chin.
This is already my second bowl. It's so good. This is so good.
She's a rice girl. I'm gonna dig into this duck right here. This duck looks amazing. Look at that.
Very juicy. Skin is very oily, but it also tastes really good.
So we're in the Sichuan part of China. So in Sichuan, they use a lot of oil. I don't know if Hong Kong food is naturally this oily, but it definitely is here in this part of China.
It tastes amazing with rice.
Let's dig into some of this baozi. It's warm. Let me crack this open for you guys so you can see. Ooh, God, ooh. Yeah, you see that yolk on the inside is dripping. Wow. A lot of people message me asking me about China. They ask me about my life here and like what things I like about China. I've been in China for almost 8 years. I left America back in 2014. I've been living in Asia that whole time. One of the things I really love about living in China is that you have an amazing amount of food that you can choose from. Like, it's like crazy. So much variety they got. Like, it's crazy. Look at that. Look how melty it is on the inside.
Especially Sichuan has a lot of dishes.
Yeah, Sichuan province, the province that we're in, has so many dishes. Baby, have a bite of this.
Thank you.
That bear is getting covered in milk tea. He's having a good time just sitting in the milk tea.
He's gonna disappear eventually. I think this is too sweet for me, so maybe I'm not gonna eat it.
Yeah. So this happens a lot when me and my girl eat together. Like, I really love sweet food. Like, I'm an American, and like, when I was a kid, I was super fat, so I loved drinking chocolate milk and eating sweets all the time. My girl has a lot healthier childhood than me, so she doesn't really like, she's not into sweet food as much as I do. But me, I have a really high tolerance for sweet food, so like, this right here, this is like super sweet right here, so I can handle it. It's fine with me.
Maybe just because I'm Chinese.
Yeah, it could be like, she's Chinese, I'm American, so it's possible our taste buds are just like different in this way. I'm about to dig into this bread right here. It's called pineapple bread. Look at the design of it. They give you butter with it. So I like to take the butter. Really, I like to break up the butter. You gotta break up the butter with it. See, I like to have it ripped into pieces like that. Just rip it up like a sandwich. Ah. That's good. My girl kind of likes the butter too, but if it's too buttery, if it gets too sweet, she can't really, like, she kind of like, you know, it's not her thing. Can you handle a bite?
Maybe. So this is mixed with butter already?
Yeah, I mixed the butter with it.
I'm gonna try this.
Okay. Yeah. Huh. Ooh. We both have a healthy appetite, so we both can eat a ton. So we kind of eat like this a few times a week.
Usually we would cook.
Oh yeah, we do cook a bit. We used to cook a lot. Like, during the week, me and my girl both have jobs, so we both work during the week, and we usually cook our food for, like, you know, those days, like Monday to Thursday. Then on the weekend, we usually go out, you know, kind of pig out a little bit. Also at nighttime we also eat a lot, so maybe you guys will get like a nighttime street food video in the future. I got some of that yolk in there. I'm gonna mix it up. It's pineapple and yolk. My girl loves the rice. I'm gonna save the rest of the rice for her.
This is really my third bowl.
So far, What's your favorite dish?
Rice.
Rice.
Definitely. I like this stock too, but it's when I eat too much, I kind of feel greasy because it's oily.
Yeah.
It's good.
When my girl feels like something's too sweet or she's had too much of something, she says it feels kind of greasy for her. For me, I don't really have the feeling of grease unless like I eat like a ton of sweet stuff. Like I feel like so kind of, I feel kind of heavy. It's kind of like, you know, it's not really good, but you know, this one's fine. I'm gonna mix them both together. I got duck, I got the pineapple chicken mixed together. I always like mixing stuff together. It gives like a different flavor, you know. It's really good to mix stuff together because sometimes you got something that's really good and one flavor, and you mix them both together, you just have like an amazing experience with them both together. We got this sauce here we haven't really tried. It's like some kind of sweet sauce, I think, for the duck. You mix them both together. Try the duck in the sauce.
Too sweet.
My girl thinks it's too sweet for her, so she's not gonna do it. How are you feeling? Are you full?
A little bit. I just feel kind of greasy.
Okay. Usually when my girl ate too much, she feels kind of greasy, so I think it's gonna be up to me to like kill the rest of this food. Watch this. Look at that. Whoa. Dripping. Me and my girl are in China, but we eat like lots of foreign food. For me, Chinese food, I could eat it like maybe a couple times a week. I couldn't eat it every day. But there are certain types of food I could eat every day. This right here is really good, but it's like only a once a week or twice a week thing. What do you think? Like, how often could you eat like this kind of Hong Kong food?
I think I can eat it every day if it's just the rice. Rice and also the stock. I think I can eat it every day.
So my girl can eat this like almost every day if it's the rice and the duck. Me, I'm like a maybe once or twice a week guy.
But you can eat bread every day.
I can eat bread every day, yeah. I can eat bread every day. I can eat bread every day, definitely. I still got this milk tea over here.
Okay. I need to take a break.
I'm from the South, so we lick our fingers when we eat. This finger licking good, really. Anything that's on your mind today? A lot of stuff's on your mind. Okay, so we're gonna address the elephant in the room. Like, you know, there's been a lot of crazy stuff happening in China this week. We're not gonna dive too deep into it, but my girl is Chinese. She's Sichuan, born and raised in China. You know, I'm an American living in China. I don't really think my opinion on China matters that much, like what happens in China. So I love living in China. Like I love living in China. I think China is like an amazing place for me, and like, you know, my life here is really perfect. Well, actually, I wouldn't say perfect. I wouldn't say perfect. I wouldn't say my life here is perfect. Actually, I would say my life here is really good. I don't really have any like high complaints, but you know, maybe for local Chinese it could be a little bit different. All right, my girl's taking a time out. She has to rest because the food is too much for her. So I gotta kill it. I gotta kill it myself. All right, y'all. This is the end of the video. My girl's taking a time out from the food. It's up for me to finish everything else. I want to thank you all so much for taking time to come here and watch this video. If you like it, you can subscribe and you know, hit the like button. Share the video with your friends. If you guys really like it, we might make some more videos. So yeah.
Yeah, see you guys next time.
Bye bye. Okay. 213 yuan. This is about almost exactly $30. Have a sip, baby. That's a satisfied Chinese girl right there. That's a satisfied Chinese girl. She's so satisfied.